just are tuning in, you'll need to Vampiric Embrace all the sheeps because the paladins can dispel now, so we need Protect Dispel. We'll try to sheep out in there, and then we'll pull back to this room. Keep X and Triangle in that room so we don't get whirlwinded, but we have to pull Skull into this room. Okay, pullers move up. Timer starting now. We're not pulling, go back to circle. Stay away from X and Triangle. Stay away from X and Triangle. I think you guys can just keep X and Triangle in the next turn. Well, I guess it's better.
It does keep everyone back as well. So.
Are they canceling their own whirlwind? Ooh, Polymorph Turtle!
So you'll actually need to be exalted with all the major outland reps to actually use the marks to get blasts. So the heads up for people who are confused.
Yeah, or death with unlock, so that's your bits of ring power.
That's the best flask.
Alright, once again, pull Skull in here and turn him around. I think it's really best to keep X and Triangle out there and we steal you for the hall.
Yeah, that aggro range is pretty dumb.
Make sure you keep extra magic buffs on all the shoots. Star could use Fairy Fire. BB is It's all the factions that you need that you get heroics from.
Let's face him towards the groove.
Is it? You might not need Lower City. And, okay, I'm not on that.
Refear square.
It's got deep ones on it.
Oh, sorry, Jay. Yeah, I actually have to concentrate on looting now.
Shh. Why are we talking about free flasks, guys? Come on, come on.
Oh, Jay.
It's ridiculous range.
Spam dispels on Chester.
Do they have any source for the aggro range, or is this?
Don't get the room first. Don't
thing
get
that
there.
they decided to go with?
Right there. We might pull more.
Showed me a source. I didn't get a look into it too much because the link me aren't work. I totally forgot about it until literally just now.
Like you shouldn't be able to sheep pull. I played a mage in VC and then swear to God we sheep pulled.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
you
that in
absolutely
every
could.
expansion.
LOS or bring them
A
out.
lot of mobs. Yeah, a lot of mobs don't LOS anymore. You have to pull them back by outdistancing them, pulling them, like just running all the way back to the entrance.
Stay on this side in case you get knocked back. Unlucky.
If you guys have sources on it, you can just show them. Like, they did it because True showed them the video. But I don't think it's correct. I think they're just interpreting the video. Come back, guys. Wait behind the little column here.
Yeah,
The
like
circle.
I can't shield pull. That's not right.
What's the range on shield? 30?
Yeah.
I know that extra pack we have in SSC, we have to like do the weird skip thing on now, has like a 37-yard range. Because I can't even get in crossbow range.
Yeah, or they have the range right, but it's calculating it from the wrong hitbox or something. Something's wrong.
Alright, here comes everybody's favorite trash.
Going the wrong side though.
Stay down here, guys. We're gonna pull them all down. During this, I guess I'll type out the like assignments.
Oh, I'm able to.
Don't stand in melee range if you don't have to.
Pulling two is probably better, to be honest with you.
John's goal.
I got line of sight on everyone.
I'm not in combat, so you guys know how good starts. I am in combat.
I think it's just pure death and blinding light that you don't. I mean,
Yeah, you still have to test if they stack or not though. These two on Phoenix.
Alright, I added the Warlock assignments in Discord and WW chat. Go and check that now to see if you're getting Soulstone for Alar. If you see your name in the right-hand column after we're done with all the trash here, head outside and wait for your Soulstone.
Oh, you man, he uses drinking FI.
Okay, Sonic, you'll just you'll Soulstone yourself. I don't think we have that many more useful
some people
Soulstones
running
left.
out. Yeah, we have like a bunch of people running out.
No, don't. Yeah, stay in, guys. Stay in. This is just for later.
Yeah, we're about to pull right now.
Yeah, come back. Sorry, this is for after trash, guys. Come. Faith, you're not getting a Soulstone either, so come. While we're doing the Soulstones, I'll also explain the fight for new guys. It's actually pretty straightforward reverse strat, so it's not that bad. Can we get a Judge of Light on this guy?
It is.
Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like we don't have Crusader. Whatever. That's not my problem anymore. Let's have Velfor do Crusader, Chester do Wisdom, Palm do Light. Agreed. But for everything else. Actually, I'm gonna change 2 more here. I'm adding Soulstones for Ratatouille and Gummy. You will not be Soulstoning yourself, Sonics. Okay, I signed the last 2 Soulstones for the 2 Warlocks and the raid. Kiki and Selmoxes, you guys will pre-make Soulstones, but you'll hold on to them. If anybody with a Soulstone dies during the fight, you'll just Soulstone them immediately. Alright, type 1 for summons, for the Warlocks. So head outside if you're getting a Soulstone. Chill here if you're not. Summons.
Please remind me to log after every boss tonight for logs.
Sure. Use yours on anybody that dies that got Soulstone, because anybody that got Soulstone is pretty important. Okay, so this fight's pretty straightforward. He has 2 phases. In phase 1, he'll fly up around the top. The tanks, if you're ranged, you'll just shoot him until he dies. If you're melee, you'll hang out with the rest of the melee. Every time he leaves the platform, he'll leave behind an ad. The melee will kill that ad. The ad dies when it dies, it will explode on death. So all of the melee have to leave before 20%. So if it will basically kill you if you're in for the explosion. So melee, get away from the ad at 20%, let the range assigned to the ad finish it off. Apart from that, follow the boss around, kill ads as they come. Range, just run around, kill ads as they come. Faith, you'll be assigned somebody to heal, just kill that person. That's pretty much it for phase 1. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of a snooze fest. The entire thing is just being awake so you don't die to stupid stuff because we need everybody alive for phase 2. Like, phase 1 is literally just staying awake. It's pretty easy. Let me Soulstone my people 1 sec. Who am I? Jesus. Alright, phase 2 starts when the boss dies for the first time. After he dies, he'll rebirth in the middle. He'll blow up everyone around in the middle, so get off the glass. Phase 2 is pretty straightforward. You're going to you'll put fire in the ground. Don't stand in the fire. Apart from that, every once in a while, he'll fly up into the sky and become a meteor. This is the most important thing about Phase 2. When he flies up in the sky and becomes a meteor, everybody needs to spread out. You cannot stand next to anybody when he's up in the sky. He'll come down and meteor somebody. You can either spread or stack to spread the damage, or you can just spread and sacrifice somebody. We're all going to spread, so we're going to sacrifice somebody. That's why we're getting like 50 million soul stones. But because we're spreading, it's really important that nobody stands on top of another person, because you'll get 2 people killed and it's a waste of resources. 1 second. Yeah. Alright, log off on your warlocks once you've done the still zoning. Do not leave group, do not leave group. So phase 2, spread out when he goes up in the sky, and don't stand in the fire. After he lands from his meteor, he will rebirth where he is. That's the explosion where he rebirths. So just get away from him after he lands. That's pretty much it. No, do not reincarnate immediately, because after he lands, he'll explode around in that area. So after he meteors, you'll see him rebirth, and then after rebirth, you can use it. Okay, Kath, you'll be on the the ads. Unlucky, you'll just be DPSing. If you need to unlucky, you go bear and pick one up until Kath can pick it off of you, but Kath will be the ad-off tank. Fletch, we have a lot of melee, but Fletch, you'll have to be on the ads with the melee to just pop it when it reaches 20%. We have a lot of melee, so that means the ads are gonna die quickly. So melee, you have to get out or like at 20%. You cannot leave any later, because you'll probably get yourself another skill. Again, phase 1 is really easy. Like, none of it really matters. All that matters is staying awake and staying alive. Alright, let's get health stones. And Zelmoxis and Kiki, make sure you pre-make your soul stones. Stay in cat gear. You'll be pretty much DPSing, except for maybe emergency bear tanking. Looks like Zelmoxis is either getting his soul center coming back now from it. Did you do healing assignments, Pom? Wait.
Yeah, good. It's there right there.
I don't have an assignment in phase 2, so I'm gonna DPS. I'm kidding. Yeah, if you have the BT quest, use your cowl. Alright. Kiki, you ready? Okay, everybody's ready. Go and pulvers or milk, whenever it gets to you. So he'll fly around from platform to platform for the new guys. If he's at a platform where no tank is at, he'll start doing AoE damage to the raid. If the tank is too far, we're going to take a lot of AoE damage. If you hear a call from a tank to use health stone, use it immediately as soon as you can fill up your health with it. Down, down, down. Chester's up there. Chester's there. Chester's up there. We'll need somebody at Chester's spot though. Okay. While you're running over there, Chester, if you have to drop, you'll probably have to bubble because bubble, Chester, bubble, Chester. There you go.
I think he's been eating pot brownies, boys. That's what it is.
Whoever's stealing milk, make sure you're over by his spot. He does need somebody just to top him off.
Yeah, I get lonely.
Throw a leather ball back and forth.
Who is assigned to milk?
Grenades and Sierra.
Sierra, you should be over at milk.
No, I'm assigned for reversal.
You're assigned to both.
No, you're looking at phase 2. Phase 1, you're southeast, and that's milk.
New Quill record in a row.
Or add.
Alright, add incoming. And again, we don't want to kill the ads when Quills is happening, so if I call for hold on, don't kill ad, don't kill the ad. Melee out, melee out, melee out, melee out now. Alright, pop it. New ad on the other side.
Melee out. We have lock dots on the ad. We don't need that.
Run, Jenny, run.
Ad on Veer's side.
If you're on some other platform, you're gonna have the Hellstone.
Melee out, 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 out. Pop it.
Lucky out early.
Ad on milk side. Melee out. Oof. Alright. Do you have a disgusting amount of health? Jesus. Stack up for AoE.
It's that staff, dude.
Sierra, spirit buff green wizard, please. Stack up for heals. Is he gonna do it? Oh, too fast, too furious. Yeah, that is weird. Melee out. Alright, do not. When he dies, nobody can be on the glass. Remember, phase 2, stay away from the fire. Spread out. When he goes up in the sky, nobody can stand anywhere near each other when he does that. Don't panic when you're spreading out either. Like, just. We have to kill him. We have to kill him. We have to kill him. Oh, Jesus.
Off the glass,
Because
off
he
the
went to the
glass.
opposite side, everyone had to run.
If you're low, just use a health stone. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Just pick it up. Just pick it up. Everyone on the bus, spread out. You have a lot of time now. Spread out. Heroes now. All groups here. Fire melee. Spread. You by Chester's platform. Go ahead and onk now. Ignore the ads in this phase, just burn the boss. One's on me. Onk now, something. Spread out. One safety cells down. It's down now, sir.
No, Shadow Fiend in the fire patch. Spread.
Unlucky battle res of Balfour. He died by Virus's platform.
Flame patch, let you move. Flame patch melee.
Spread. Unlucky when you're free, battle res Moneth. Or not, sorry, Cath when you're free.
Spread.
And safe east down. Should be safe now. Yeah.
Faith, run towards
Tom.
Tempest.
Spread out. safe east down, should be safe. Alright, good job.
Catch me on.
Easy.
Congrats, Faith. If you don't have that Faith, you want it real bad.
Yes, I do not have it.
Gonna go ahead and roll, please.
Oh, Faith got my curse.
Alright. Gonna Faith. Let's go VR next. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's go Solarian next, because going up to Gale from Solarian side sucks, so Solarian first. No, let's actually want this. Unless. Okay. I'll suck them. Ooh, strong showing, Monty. Not so strong. Alright, gonna Veil 4. 3, 2, 1. Congrats. I
No,
don't think. No, I'm not doesn't need it.
it's just beating Moneth, or trying to.
Please split those two. Thank you.
Hey Faith, make sure you're doing Pally Power. Nobody has Blessing of Light. If you don't see it, you'll have to refresh by right-clicking Pally Power and hit refresh, and you can see all your buffs. But since there's 2 Pallies, getting everybody Light's pretty important. Alright, back up to circle if you're not pulling. Made a couple deaths, so rebuff what you can now.
Think.
I think Cross is stuck. Yeah.
AoE immediately on the Chesters. He kills on Chester.
Maybe they moved them the wrong way to get that other one out.
Good job.
Hurricane beat Pioneer.
You'll probably we're stuck in combat, Calandra, so you might have to release. Oh, Velvor can probably rest this. He's in combat. These are BOP on creation, so if you're not going to use them, you don't want them. Are you leatherworking something? Okay. Dead.
Shoulders back here.
This is probably an upgrade for you, something.
It should be. It's really good.
Go ahead and roll. Something.
Need Sham to like extend over here.
Yeah. Sham move up.
All
Take
the
it on Sham.
healers. All the healers.
Move to your left a little bit to try to move her out. Just like move back and forth. Everyone else heal Sham. There we go. Stand still. Stand still. Alright, if you're not pulling back up to circle, we're gonna bubble pull here. So back up to circle. You guys going early, you'll get killed. Healers don't go in late though, because Chester will die. It's a lot of damage. Hey Faith, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Did you hear what I said about Pally Power? Make sure you're
Yes,
buffing.
and I thought I did it.
No, you haven't. Nobody has light.
Yeah, I've got light.
Maybe just do that.
You want me to light the entire raid?
Yes, you should be clicking throughout all of Pally Power to give your blessings that you're assigned.
Okay, so you want me to light the entire raid?
Correct, because there are 4 Pally. Start moving. Oh shit, drop that. We got a couple loose here. Again, you don't have to even think too much about Pally Power. Just click through your buffs. Palm will do all the thinking for you with your assignments.
Yeah, I think I didn't click off Earth Shield or something.
No,
like-
I think I have blood raged way too early.
Okay.
Oh, in range. That's what I thought.
They ran right through me to somebody.
Sorry I'm slow, but Pally Power has completely changed its format since the last time I used it.
What's changed about it?
Well, for instance, it used to be horizontal instead of vertical.
That's probably just in options. Just right click on a good option so you can change it.
Incoming.
Alright, this guy MCs. Kath and Unlucky go bear and just taunt, or get there onto like X and triangle so that healers don't get popped. Get milks. X is Foos.
Second pass coming.
Useful. Same thing, get second threat on like X and triangle. And watch with for the MCs on the other things. Chester's MC, get triangle.
Holy shit, let me die.
Oh, miles away. If you're gonna dispel Chetty, he's gonna be stunned.
May I have to land hand stuff? Oh, right. Yeah, that's super early.
Yeah, I was stunned. I thought I was out of range. Yeah.
You can maybe recover. Just keep going. It's better than, you know, this is being tough as fuck.
I've already used mine.
Yeah, let's be careful with Trash, I guess. The aggro range, obviously. Again, if you guys found a video, just link it to the devs, or link it to me and I can link to the devs or something. Do we have any stones left? We probably do.
I think I.
Like, don't release, don't release, don't release.
I'm offline, so
I think Palm probably has one.
I'm alive out of combat.
Sierra's got one as well.
Oh, that's a way early stone. Yeah, stealth. Don't use it. Oh shit, I think they're stuck. We'll probably
We're
want
talking
to
about dodging a bullet.
Let's just release and run. I got stuck.
They reset.
Jesus, okay. Can you get a warlock? Can you get Kiki? Okay, looks like Kiki's out. If you have a slow flyer and you released, type 1 for summon. If you had an epic flyer, just keep running in. Yeah, again, priority on people's slow flyers.
is it safe to log back in?
It depends on where you logged out. I don't know where the mobs are. If you guys aren't resing anymore, back off to the hallway and let Aya log back in. Moneth and Green, release, please. We can summon you guys.
The one that's in there, just say when I can. Obviously can't type it out, I'm not online.
Oh, this bloody thing doesn't have train emote. Hey, rude.
Aya, go ahead and log back in. Just stand still as soon as you log in and we'll assess if you can move in or not. Alright, you're good. I'm assuming Green and Moneth are AFK. I didn't see where you guys aggroed from. I'm gonna assume it's gigantic, like in front of me-ish. So nobody go in front of me. That's gonna make this pull a little bit awkward.
Isn't Moth resable?
No. The aggro range is... Aggro range is gigantic. They're probably AFK. Alright. Healers get mana and we'll just pull. Zero drink. Oh, Tease was just online. When did he log? I didn't even notice. It might have been during the wire.
Just waiting for us to get the KO.
Get the kill, right? He didn't message me or anything, so I didn't even notice he logged in during the fight. Okay, tanks move up.
We're probably in the range now, though.
Earth shield on Chester, please. Got it. Alright, Chester, when you're ready, go and pull.
Think.
Can I make it?
You guys are getting pretty close to Solarian.
Yeah, if you see her, come. Oh, yeah, to the outside. If you get any closer, you're gonna aggro her. Before, if you touch the orange, you'd aggro her immediately. Her aggro range is probably even larger now, so you're probably right on the edge there. So just stay along the walls here, guys.
Yikes.
What's the range on sheep, by the way?
It's 30.
Monith, accept your res, please.
And what's the range on like a warrior's gun?
30.
Alright, go and pull Chester.
Is it just because of the splash of the grenades or no? Damn.
Alright, Faith, we're gonna switch you for Jimmy. And I'm gonna go on my road. So again, Hearth now, Faith. Thanks for coming.
Healers, get ready.
Healers, wanna move up?
Can we get a summon on Jimmy?
Let DPS click the summon. Healers, move up.
And going.
Yeah, one of these mobs dispels as well, because someone instantly dispelled their own stun. Yeah, but it seems like they would stun at the same time, no? What if not?
Faith, just release. We're gonna switch you and Jimmy. Alright, summon Jimmy, please. I'm gonna release you, don't bother, Rosé. Invite my rogue, please. Or summon my rogue, please. If there's epic loot there, I'll probably need to be summoned back in. Hopefully there isn't. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So yeah, shit your belt recipe.
Does Faith need Kel's Vial?
So shall I zone in or not?
Do not. We'll have you on standby for now, Faith.
Okay.
Okay, this fight's pretty straightforward. I don't think we have any healers. I don't have to explain the healing too much. She'll basically put a bomb on somebody. When you get the bomb on you, you're gonna blow up, and you're gonna blow up everybody around you. If you're the person with the bomb, you're not gonna get hurt, but you will kill everybody around you. So if you have the bomb on you, you need to get away from everybody. Ranged, you'll have to run straight away from the boss. The boss will spam arcane missiles on you, and if you're the target of the bomb and arcane missiles, you'll probably just die. So, if you run away, you might outrange arcane missiles in time, and it reduces your chance of just getting insta-gibbed with the bomb. Every once in a while, she'll disappear and summon a bunch of ads, stack up, blow up the ads. Just AoE immediately, the ads individually focus a random person, so there's basically no threat. Just AoE immediately. As soon as after a little bit, she'll come back with 2 priest ads, kill the priest, and then go on the boss. That's pretty much it. Okay, everybody's ready. Sonic's misdirected Virus. Alright, count us down. Cool. Remember, healers, remember to keep up per target of target. It's a lot of damage. Heroes now. Bomb on Sierra. Get away from her range. Follow triangle. Get away from Skull, get away from Skull.
Sierra, move!
Bernice, I want you to battle res Lala. Guys, watch your threat on her. It's hard for the tanks to pick up threat. Skull. Okay, good. Stay away.
Move on triangle, folks. Come on.
Stay on triangle? Yeah. So we'll also want to rotate away from these beams, because the range can never be near the boss, because if you're near the boss, what happens is that she'll arcane missiles, and the missiles get to you faster, and you'll get popped, because you guys will naturally have less health than the tanky melee. I'll get it. Right side.
Okay, got the middle.
Bomb on Tariq. Bomb on Tariq again.
But he is the bomb.
Calf battle res mine. We're gonna hold on onto our third battle res here in case the healer gets popped. It's on boost. If she gets closer, 20% she'll go in her last phase, and it's basically a free win from there. Follow triangle, guys. Again, get away from the teams. I'll get right side. Miss. Bomb on Mana. One clutch. Sun clutch again. Probably can't make it, unfortunately. Maybe?
Believe.
Yes, nice. Alright. Boost Fear Ward for Soul. I didn't believe in us, I'm sorry, boys. Fletch, misdirect for Soul. Green, just chill. I mean, we got the kill. No reason to risk it. Fletch, or Sonic's for misdirect now. Jimmy, Fear Ward for Soul. Let's go to Samtum. 3, 2, 1. Congrats. I believe Bulk is the only person without this. It's gonna be with Bulk. This is actually really good for you. Congrats. Alright, VR Nets. Good job so far, guys.
Give me a res, boyos.
You can take my
I got you.
cables. Trust in the cables. Never trust the cables.
Yep.
You want Sonics on his priest?
Yes, but when we get to Kale, or not Kale, VR. So I go to VR side. I see there's like maybe 8 people stuck on the Solarian side. So just make sure you have enough healers. The guy doesn't do like 10k burst anymore, so it's safe to pull early. Melee, if you get low on this guy, just run away while some of the healers are away. He does AoE damage around him, so just stop attacking. You won't get hurt anymore.
More what? Yeah. I guess it's a good idea.
Oof, that fucking hurt.
Does anyone actually get counter-spelled by the counter charge?
The counter spell doesn't work correctly. I reported that a while ago. Kevin? I think the counter spell is a different ability from counter charge. I think he just has an AoE counter spell.
This StarCraft stuff, chat, is really fast-paced.
You like that? Look at those graphics, man. I couldn't believe the graphics are actually this bad. I remember how much I played this, Jesus. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Everybody wait by the entrance to this next room. Once we move in, move them together. The aggro range has been kind of fucky all night, so make sure you don't trail behind and pick up anything. The big robot here knocks back, so melee. Make sure you don't get knocked back to any of the other packs. Put your back against, not against any other packs. Let's go. Whoa, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, Jesus, just die, please. Oh, God, he went back in. Green, what are you doing, dude? Why?
Why are they linked?
They're not. You just you sheep them too close. We should have just gone around to the other side and just sheep them as normal. All right, let's take this slow, guys. There's no reason to try to save 30 seconds on pulling early. Have they reset?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just take it slow, guys. There's no reason to get a little greedy with pulling them 20 seconds earlier.
In some ways, I do prefer these kind of graphics though. Just like the look of the units and stuff.
The StarCraft 1 graphics?
Yeah, it's a bit like, you know, like Doom-esque kind of, yeah, monsters and stuff. I kind of like that. It's a bit too clean in the latest StarCraft.
Yeah, it looks too good, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, remastered looks really nice.
Go now, go now.
Oh, this could be fun. They're coming back, by the way.
Everyone has to go now. If you're late, if you haven't gone now, just stay. Just stay. And then just come in when we pull. Same sheep targets. Again, skull knocks back, so don't attack it early. If you attack it early, or melee, attack it from like the sides or the front early. Then when he gets here, get to the sides. Alright, I'm coming. Rogues need salvation. Unlucky. Alright, Kiki, you'll banish Diamond. Holders move up. Aggro range is probably really big, so be careful. Alright, pull timer started.
Yeah, it's really intense. Really intense.
Ooh, spicy. Knockbacks plus an explosion.
Yeah, that timing's different. They used to never do that. That happened to me too in the first one. I got down count to like 100 health.
Yeah, it's about like 9k average. I guess I need Sam or something.
It's a good time to use those hydro rings with 50 million Sam on them. dead.
Is that why you always die to Whirlwind Monarch, because it's dragging on the floor?
Alright, pullers move up. I'm gonna AFK real quick after this one. Timer stunning.
Oh, sorry.
That sheep is not gonna work.
Do I have a healer, by the way?
Nah, dude.
Che? Come on.
Jim's
I need
helping.
you.
Jim's helping.
I believe bulk is the only one that needs to get a bulk. Again, if you guys want belts mid, just whisper any officer and we get you hooked up with some belts. But these are going for bulks weapons.
I've made 2 already today.
You'll obviously need to get the other mats though, because we don't have like 15 primal fires laying around. Did we ever get the cloth bracers from Hydro? No, it's the they don't drop. The shoulders drop from Hydro for casters. That's why we haven't seen it. That's from BT. I think there's one more we haven't seen.
We haven't seen any plate bracers yet.
It might be the plate one. Yeah, OGC recipes. Alright, again, X is the guy that knocks back, so just be careful when you're getting knocked back to somewhere bad. Right, pullers move up. Timer starting. Holy shit.
You like a subblades?
See, these are the saw blades I remember in retail.
Yeah.
So how come they all of a sudden changed TK then?
They're probably going through and adding a bunch of spells they missed. They've been doing that progressively through a lot of the dungeons, like just like really weird small spells here and there.
Banshee's healing, please.
Rebanish diamond.
Should we just kill a sheep target right now?
The first 2 weeks of TK, these mechanic guys would still cast saws through banish. So they just
Nice.
fucking wreck everyone, yeah.
Why, God? Why?
There goes the immortal run.
Yeah, Cav, that's been a thing for a while now. You can't stun the meteor guys.
Yeah, you can coil them still, though, right? Yeah, you can still coil.
Coil's been on and off on them, like for a month, or like for like 2 months, Coil never worked on them, and then it started working again.
Gotta love
So
it.
I don't know if it's supposed to work, yeah. I haven't seen any either.
You got the goods.
Other work was going wrong. Can somebody trade me? Next, I don't really need biscuits, huh? It's getting vendor. 3, 2, 1.
Tab in mana.
Pullers move up. Can we get fort on group 3? We're gonna get wrecked by bombs and saws again.
Basically, all groups need. Yeah, all groups need 4. 4. A couple people missing 4.
Pullers move up. Timer starting. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Double bomb, double saw. Yeah.
Why did he spam it though? Yeah, he sent like 5 volleys out. See that shit? Like he did double, but like first one it was like 5 in a row.
No, but the banish didn't go off quick. They both cast.
So I probably did 2 doubles. It's bad you can't prayer of or presence of mind banish, right? Can you coil these guys? No. Are they stunnable? Maybe you can go in Hodge and then they'll buy a stun for the banish so we don't get like 5 people dying on people.
Jim could use an innervate.
Unlucky innervate Jimmy.
Pre-heal checking now.
Nice. Pick up triangle,
No, I've got it.
Away from triangle, guys. Get away from triangle. Let him cut it. Get away from triangle. Don't be in between triangle and X. You'll get blown up by it. Yeah. That. Just stay on X. Let him cut it. Stay on X. You have to kill X. Yeah. Because it's gonna kill you if you taunt it, because it has an ability that one-shots you unless you can spell reflect it, so only warriors can tank on.
You're okay to bring it
That's
back,
not-
Green.
I got it. It did the one-shot thing.
Wow, you can't spell steal that? Wow.
I would have ice blocked it, but I didn't know what it was called.
Okay, while we're wrapping this up, I'm gonna start explaining the fight. So we cheese this boss We have everybody stack up in his hitbox, and we just kill him till he dies. You're gonna take a lot of extra damage from pounding, but it's whatever. The healers will heal you through it. He will occasionally aggro drop on the tanks, so you need to stay behind 2 to 3 tanks at all times, unless you're gonna pull threat. The tanks probably outgear our new guys by a lot, so you don't have to worry too much about that. This is there. I'll have to move groups around to get the tanks Wind Fury. Everyone, Unlucky and Cat, will both be in Bear. I would just sack him to be safe. So what the boss does is that if anybody's in range of him, like outside melee range of him, he'll shoot orbs at them. So we're gonna have Fletch run around in the back and soak up all the orbs, and everyone else is gonna go in his hitbox and just DPS him. If you ever leave his hitbox, you might be the target of an orb, and if you get the group orb, it's a wipe immediately. It will destroy the raid. So everybody must be in his hitbox at all times. Casters, you must be in front of the boss, because the boss will occasionally knock back the tank, and if the tank gets knocked back, he's going to follow the tank. The moment the boss ever moves, everyone must move immediately with the boss. You cannot try to finish your cast. You must move immediately. Again, if you are ever outside of his hitbox for even a second, you might get orbed. If you get orbed, it's a wipe. So that last second on a heal or a spell is not worth immediately wiping the raid. We're going to pull him back to the back wall. Once we get there, you don't even have to move anymore. Everyone's going to be in combat. Just die. Just die, just die, 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 die. He doesn't respawn. He doesn't reset. He doesn't reset. Just die. Just die, please.
Invasive life form. No calculation or extermination. Extermination.
You can probably just you see that little, you see the fucking column there of like the electricity going out of it? We can probably, in between that and to the left of it. Yeah.
No extermination.
Right. I'm saying there might be a better spot. Just releasing them. You don't have any sense.
I'm gonna try Cable's engine. Okay. And it worked.
If you haven't released, don't release. You can start resing. Everyone else start running in. Well, so the joke is, the last time I turned on guild repairs, some really ridiculous bug happened, and everyone all of a sudden can see officer chat. Like everybody in the guild. So you see where green's coming from? I was thinking we can probably tank them in that corner there We can't go all the way back in. It's a longer distance, but we can't get behind him anymore.
Or we could do like a Tidewalker and Hunter pull to the front on
Hunter pull to
the
the
orbs.
front.
That wouldn't work.
Right. Oh, you know what? If they move Moro, and because they're moving him to his 2.1 spot, if they move him to his 2.1 spot and you still aggro him while running through the room, we know it's wrong, because that's not right at all. It's going to be a decent test. Summon Layla, please. Sonic's is playing Layla because he can't do
Yeah, we
anything.
already know it's all wrong. We just have to prove it, I guess.
Right. So yeah, if you guys like, once again, if you guys see any like video on just like TK or SSC trash, link it and we can send it to the devs. Alright, full buffs. Shamans put Earth Shields on mages. You don't really need it on tanks. It's helpful for knockback, pushback on the pounding for them. Apart from that, once again, just stay in his hitbox at all times. Casters in front of him. When we're calling for a move, get ready for a move. As soon as you see the tank move, move with him preemptively. If you ever see the boss move, move immediately. I didn't get to see exactly where you pulled him last time, so you probably have a better idea of where exactly the aggro range is. So I'm going to mark you with square here. I'm just going to follow Virus. Be careful here. We're not entirely sure where the aggro range is, so we don't want to pull early again.
I need fort in group 1. I was moved, so I may have missed it.
Priests, can Aya get fort, please? Thank you. See, I'm thinking back to like this right here.
We just have to be extra careful with the longer pull.
Yeah. We've done it to the front door before, so we can definitely do it. We just have to be more careful. It's gonna be like maybe 2 poundings instead of just 1. So until we get them back to where we are now, guys, your DPS doesn't matter. It's much more important to stay in this hitbox at all times. Totems do not count as outside the hitbox, but pets do. So, for example, like Water Ellie totem or Water Ellie or Earth Ellie totem or something. You ready, Palm? Okay, everybody's ready. Move up, Veers.
Who's pulling first, Veers?
Veers will pull. Unlucky and Kath, you guys are also tanking. Make sure you have half bat, half bear, half cat gear. Move up to square. Everybody should be on top of square. Jump up if you're not right on top of square. Move up further. All right. No, no!
Oh.
Jesus Christ! Move up, move up, move up.
In the headbox.
Be in front, be in front, be in front.
In front, guys. Move now. Move, move, move. This is actually easier, if anything. And if you haven't, Chester, make sure you're doing light here, not palm.
Do you want to tank hero now?
Yeah, tank hero now. Everyone aggro drop now. Heroes now, all groups. Watch your threat, guys.
No.
Oh, hell yeah.
These JRT's not working properly then. Mono was nowhere near the top for me.
Looks like you're losing to a road tonight.
Oh shit, sorry.
Suntel, if you want this. This might be an upgrade for Ellie over.
It is better than Elven and Mantle Kings.
Suntel for For trash, we just did rolls because they drop all the time. But for actual items, soft bosses, Sentinel. Of your current shoulders. I know they're Elven King shoulders, but just for the sake of the process. Whisper Caleb, your current shoulders. Thanks. Alright, they're gonna Somtum. Congrats. Do you want these, Elm?
If no one else wants them, I'll definitely take them.
Sure, he'll probably be going off spec. Just send all of your current shoulders. No, these are. Oh, Something might want the helm, but yeah. But these are shoulders. Alright, these are gonna zone. Congrats. Oh, that looks like a pretty big upgrade from that. Sentinel if you want these. Gonna kill next from VR side. Anyone else for the helm? Yep.
And Warlocks have been on top of their Pez dispensers.
They're gonna zone.
Well, before you, Kiki, and before I switched to my lock, we almost never got them.
Right. Congrats.
We should try a different strategy for this hallway and not face pull.
If they're adding spells, the Frost Mages might have the Frost Brand ability now. If they do, we'll have to kite them. They're basically untankable. So if tank gets one shot, Hunter just immediately go on the Frost Mage that one shot them, and everyone else just let the Hunter kite it around. And then when we kill everything else, we'll just bring it back in and we'll kill it. Wait, no, I think you can Grounding Totem them. Just drop Grounding Totem on you, and we'll see if that works. When the pack comes, go and pull him. Melee, you're on Skull. Range, you're on X and Triangle. Melee, you basically don't want to go on X and Triangle. They'll wreck your face. Once Skull is dead, we'll have Kalandra spam Sheep on X and Triangle. All casters on X and Triangle, please. Spam Sheep on X. Oh god. Not trying.
YOLO!
I'm gonna assume that guy's still stuck in the wall. Did the Blood Knights dispel? Let me Google this real quick, sorry. They must be, yeah, those are the dispellers, aren't they? Okay, we'll have to pull Skull and X all the way down the ramp and around the corner so they don't dispel. Yeah, they... looks like they have it. Okay, we'll need a summon Calandras to get this extra sheet. Is green here?
It's down the hallway, so I think AFK.
We'll fear Moon instead. Actually, Lala, you'll be on Moon. Calandra, you'll be on Square, and we're gonna Kiki, you'll fear Star. Just be careful on your fear. Make sure it doesn't go to the pet or too far away. All right, Polars, move up. Timer starting. Yeah. Aya, make sure you have grounding totem down. Oh, looks like triangle is loose. All casters on triangle first. Move Skull and X around the corner. You have to move them so they LOS the sheeps, guys. Oh, they're probably gonna cycle fields. Don't stand in blizzard. This is probably LOS because they're up the ramp.
Stars loose on me.
We need a resheep on Star or Fear.
They're casting Renew a lot more.
Monith needs salvation. Range on triangle and then star. Keep a moon and square sheep for now. Spam sheep on spam sheep on star. Oh shit, you can't. We can. No, green safe goes, so we can't. Melee, careful. Melee out. We don't have an extra sheep to spam, so just hang out. I think you can go in after flurry, but like after like 7 seconds. Back on.
Which mobs is grounding for?
It's for the mages that we haven't killed yet. They do a frost brand that does like 20,000 damage.
That shouldn't be groundingable.
I think it was from what I read.
It's like a weapon effect though, I don't know.
Again, range on X and triangle here, melee on skull. Let's go. Range on X and triangle. And you can spell steal skull.
Hey, you can interrupt play with movement.
Taylor's go and roll on this. Yeah, I still haven't seen a fucking mark. Alright, same
I'll
as
sell
the
mine
before.
for 30 gold.
Polar's moves up.
Well, that was wrong.
You took too long, Sarah.
Yeah, you took way too long. It doesn't matter though, because that belt is for people who hold on to vortexes, and we already have like 20 vortexes on Neo. What? Stop. What? Alright. Alright, once again, we have to LOS Skull Nets, so make sure you pull back. Range on triangle at this turn. Dispel Pierce. Dispel ASAP, so... You guys don't have to mask
You don't
this
like
spell.
Hod?
It's like... just Hodge on the tanks, get rid of that quickly next time. It's really important because these guys dispel our sheeps, and if our sheeps get dispelled, they're gonna fucking volley us and kill us all. So they almost always Hodge on pull, so you can always be ready for that dispel. I'm saying my pally to get her to into Hydros. No more polys, no more polys. Time.
Triangle. Triangle's a battle mage as well. It's 1 second.
No.
It's breaking now.
No. You're
It's
looking
a
at
battle
Square or
mage.
something. No. You're looking at. Yeah.
It's the Centurion spinning
No,
around.
star. Whatever.
Can we get Fierce? Zalm, I want you to fear Square. Don't break Square or Star, please. Just leave him away. Okay. Zalm, can you fear Square? Yep. Alright, pick up. Palm probably does salvage. And he's not in yet. We'll get away. We can just keep that fear. Let's just kill triangle. Melee, careful. We don't have sheeps here for this. Back off now, Melee. Just back off. Just gonna do it soon. Alright, I'm a liar.
You can still go ahead. Hey, disarm works.
Yeah, I just tried that.
Oh yeah, there's a Felguard disarm too, right?
Summon Anna, please. Gonna bulk. 3, 2, 1. Are you gonna use this now, bulk? Because that'd be main spec for you, even though it has int on it. If it's an upgrade. Yeah, that looks just like an upgrade. So, gonna bulk.
Yes. 12 strength, 11 agi. 21 strength, sorry. Strong. There aren't that many, if you don't do that, quest in Terracar, the egg quest, like you don't get any good bracers.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna be pulling like 2 pats next, so everybody stay in this next hallway. Did we get a summon on Anna? Let's see. Yes, we did. Alright, after we get into this room, new guys, I'm going to explain the fight. It's a 5-phase fight that's very long, and all the phases are a little bit different. So don't even worry about trash, just listen to my explanation and watch Kale. I'll be throwing up marks to visually explain. So yeah, don't worry about trash, just watch my explanation.
Side check.
No, Che. We pulled more.
Uh-oh. Get those away. Get those away from us. We need to kill X and triangle here. Oh shit. Just try sheeping anything. Just keep sheeping on those. Not X and triangle though. Bernays battle rest of yourself. Big heals on Chester. Don't back off anymore. Don't back off anymore. Oh, Jesus. Anybody battle? Oh, Jesus Christ. Finish off triangle. Finish off triangle. Everyone
Get out of the group.
triangle.
Get out of the group.
There's a whirlwind guy right by the entrance. Don't move in. Don't move in. Stand there. Stand there. Yeah, you guys gotta watch where you're running around in this room because of the bigger aggro range. Just keep trying to burn triangle.
We have the whole left side now. Don't go right.
Spell milk.
Big heals on milk. Yo, Bernays, are you there? Move up. You must be, okay. So we're gonna run out of mana on our sheepers. You have to move, the...
How are they gonna go?
I guess they won't go. There's not really a good spot to LOS them from the sheep, huh? Maybe around that pipe?
So the unmarked back in the hall is a good spot to start out.
Ranged on X. If there's any melee left. I just don't think any. No.
Yeah, I'm healing.
This is fine, just kill it. I think if you have an epic flyer, you probably just release and run. It's like a while to kill everything.
You'll put me in grip to 5.
Good recovery, but yeah, be more careful as we're pulling in that room.
Still an unmarked in the hall.
Oh, it's a century right now. Get some frown here.
We need sheep stand on this guy. Good recovery. When you go to the room, we have the left side clear now, so use the space here. after we pull the last pat, I'll start explaining the fight. And again, new guys, don't bother with trash. The rest of the guys can handle it. It's pretty simple from here on out. Just listen to the explanation. It's pretty long. We still haven't pulled the pat, right? We should pull that first.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, they're coming now.
Everybody
Chester,
accept
your
the
res. Kath, you'll just tank triangle. Remember, stay away from triangle when it spins. I think we can pull now. Healers have enough mana. I think Chester's just AFK. Alright, incoming. Milk and Kath, pick them up. Range on X and triangle. Melee on skull.
I love that sheep right at the end.
Spam sheep on triangle. Alright, gonna briefly explain what to do for this trash pull, then we'll go over the boss explanation. Melee on skull, then triangle, range on X, then moon. Chester, you're tanking, Kath, you're back to DPS. Alright, Virus, take it for pulls from here. I'll start explaining the boss fight. Okay, Zalm, Somtum, and Volkathos look to the boss. Don't worry about the trash. So, there's 5 phases to this fight. The first phase, we're going to fight the advisors one by one. This is basically an introductory phase. Bulk, don't worry about DPSing. Come watch the explanation. It's a very long fight, a very long explanation, so it's important that you pay attention to this. Okay, so the advisors are going to come out one by one. This fight basically, oh yeah, Sham 2, sorry. This fight doesn't matter, or this phase doesn't matter too much. This is an introductory phase for the different advisors. The first advisor that's going to come out is Thaladred. So basically the gist of the advisors is you never want to be near anyone. That's pretty much it. Other than that, just kind of stick to your role, kill things, or heal things. But I'm also going to go over what they do so you can kind of understand what they do and adjust if something changes. So Thaladred comes out first. He will slowly walk around the room following a random person. He'll change targets every couple seconds. If he reaches somebody, he'll basically one-shot them. So always stay away from Thaladred. If you're the target of his gaze, you need to kite him to the back of the room. The back of the room being where we're fighting right now. You guys have probably seen the evade bug shit. He evades. He tended to evade if he hit the platform during when they were fucking around the maps. I don't know if it's still fixed or not, but because of this, we always kite him to the back. The second guy that comes out is Lord Sanguinar on the right. He just does a big AoE fear. It's like 30 yards. If you're max range on him, you won't be hit by it. Shoot him till he dies. Be max range on him. And the next one that comes out is Capernian, the Warlock on the right. Capernian will be picked up by Kiki, the Warlock tank. Give him like 5 seconds for threat, and nobody should be pulling threat off of Kiki. She will also do Conflagrate. Conflagrate will hurt you, daze you, and daze everyone around you. So everybody spread out on Capernian, and just DPS her till she dies. Wait for threat, spread out, DPS her till she dies. The last guy that comes out is the Engineer Telonicus. Telonicus will be kited really far, and the tank has a tough time getting threat on him because he doesn't auto-attack that often, he just throws bombs. So you guys will literally have to wait like 30 seconds for your DPS Telonicus. Again, phase 1 doesn't matter at all, it's all introductory. So just play it really safe during phase 1. It's really important nobody dies because the rest of the phases are DPS checks and we need everybody alive for everything else. Okay. So Telonicus, he throws bombs at the main tank, so never be on top of the main tank or in his way. That's the important thing as well. He's going to kite him back to like where we are now. So after you kill Capernian, just make sure you're not in the path from where Telonicus is to here. Wait literally 30 seconds. That'll be enough time for the tank to pull him back to his spot. An extra 5 seconds afterwards, and then you can DPS. After all of the ads are first dead, we'll go into phase 2. Phase 2 is the weapon phase. A bunch of weapons will spawn. The thing about the weapons is that when they die, you can loot them. everybody needs to loot the weapons on this phase because they'll help you do things for the later phases, and they're also just really strong. So, when your respective weapon dies, make sure you loot it and equip it. Most important is the healing mace and the DPS staff. The DPS staff, once it has an on use, when you use it, you will put up an aura on yourself that will protect your party members from a bunch of different abilities that happen throughout the rest of the fight. So you'll definitely want to equip it and use it immediately. What you'll probably want to do is you'll want to make a macro that's something like that, and replace it with your Shadow Bolt. So you're just constantly using it, and you never let it drop. So go ahead and make a macro like that now. If somebody has that macro, you can link it in Discord and they just copy and paste. So the weapon phase, our kill order is all of the range kill the bow first, all of the melee kill the staff first. After the bow and staff are dead, all of the range will AoE. If you can't AoE, just single target down the mace, and then whatever else. We're going to tank the axe in the middle where Kale is right now, the Axe of Whirlwinds. So it's really important that nobody stands near Kale, because if you get hit by Whirlwind, you're basically going to die. But that's pretty much it. Kill order, bow for range, staff for melee when both are dead, AoE. If you can't AoE, single target down, mace, and then whatever else. Loot your weapons, equip them, use them. Sham, yours is also really important. It protects them from fire damage. Kale does almost all fire damage, and the Warlock tank takes all fire damage as well. So it's important that you pre-heal people so they get the buff on them, protect them from fire. Yeah, and don't AoE early, get the bow down. It's really important. The bow can fuck things up if you keep it alive for too long. About 3 minutes after the weapons spawn, all of the advisors will respawn no matter how many weapons are left. That's what makes phase 2 and phase 3 a DPS check, because the next phase is just come by time, not by kills. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up the remaining weapons. If the axe is up, kill it. If the shield's up, you guys can leave it alone. The melee will just cleave it down, no big deal. When all the advisors are up, ranged, your kill order is Thaladred. So that's circle the guy that follows people around, and then Capernian. Actually, Thaladred, and then help the melee finish off the engineer, and then Capernian. Melee, your kill order is the engineer, and then Sanguinar. Wait for like 10 seconds for DPSing the engineer, just like attack the shield for a little bit. It's a full aggro wipe at the start, so you need to let the tanks pick up threat. You can't go over the tanks. If you pull aggro, it's probably going to kill people, and we're going to make the DPS check, and then it'll be a wipe. This phase is pretty chaotic, so just try your best to stay away from Thaladred. Aya, you'll be on top of calling out where Thaladred is and who he's going towards. Melee, keep an eye out for Thaladred. If he's coming to you, make sure you get space away from him immediately, kind of towards the back. Apart from that, follow your kill orders. Again, it's kind of complicated, there's a lot of different things, but really the gist of it is follow your kill orders, stay away from all the ads. About 5 minutes after all those ads are up, Kale will become active. What you'll do is you'll finish off the rest of the ads and then go on Kale. When Kale himself is actually pretty much a joke. If we get to Kale and all the ads are dead and we're safe, we're basically won. You just have to do the rest of his mechanics and they're all very easy. He'll do Flame Strike, which is fire on the ground, don't stand the fire. It leaves behind fire, don't stand the fire. He will summon a Phoenix. When the Phoenix first spawns, ignore it. Let the tank pick it up. Heal the tank if you're a healer. What he'll also do is every once in a while, he will Shock Barrier and then start spamming Pyroblast on the tank. Shock Barrier is like a Priest's shield. You can't interrupt him while he has barrier up, so you need to break the barrier so you can kick the Pyroblast. So basically what this means for DPS is don't stand the fire, stay on Kale until you kick the Pyroblast. Once you kick the Pyroblast, finish the Phoenix. When the Phoenix dies, it'll become an egg. Finish the egg immediately. If the egg lasts for too long, it'll respawn into another Phoenix, and that's probably going to be a wipe. The DPS check is really easy. We just need to make sure everybody switches to the egg. So pretty much, Kale, stay on Kale, Phoenix come out, ignore the Phoenix. Shock Barrier comes out, break it, kick it, go on the Phoenix, go on the egg, go back on Kale. He will mind control people during this phase, so there will be no more AoE from anyone. No more Chain Lightning, no more Whirlwind, no more Cleaves, whatever. Because they'll chain mind control, meaning there's going to be no time in between for people there's going to be no time in between for no mind controls, basically. Zelmoxes, I'll have you in charge of recklessness on any of the physical DPS that might get mind controlled. Just watch the mind controls. If like a hunter or a melee get mind controlled, just curse of wreck them. They'll give them like a couple hundred AP, which is actually pretty strong. Once Kale reaches 50%, he'll go into his last phase. His last phase is identical to his fourth phase with one more mechanic. The mechanic is super easy. Once we get there, I'll explain it to you guys. It's super easy. Okay, any questions? I will do a quick recap, but it's
Rinse and repeat.
All right, what's up, Something? You can pick up as many legendaries as you want, so you might as well loot everything. So you can also trade the legendary weapons, which is why it's important to loot, so you can trade people who might have missed theirs. They do despawn, and you get the staff off by using the ability. The ability does not take a global. It's just like an on use. So you basically just want to make a macro that's /use staff of disintegration /cast lightning bolt, and then put that over your lightning bolt spell. That way you'll ensure it's always up.
Yeah, because com flag and stuff will take it off.
Okay, so once again, phase 1, advisors 1 by 1, stay away from them at all times, kite Valid Red to the back. Phase 2, weapons, range on bow, melee on staff, then mace. AoE after both staff and bow are dead, loot your weapons, equip your weapons, use your weapons. Phase 3, advisors, range on Thaladred, then engineer, then Copernian, then Sanguinar. Melee, you're on engineer, then Sanguinar. Phase 4, stay on Kale, kill him until you kick the Pyroblast, go on the Phoenix, go on the Egg. Everybody must switch to the Egg. Melee, you can never be on the Phoenix because the Phoenix does spams Hellfire, but you must switch to the Egg. Phase 5, I'll explain it when we get there. Identical to Phase 4, no more mind control, he does one different thing instead. Green, are you there? We're about to start, so go ahead and relog if you guys were saving class. Okay, he's there. Let's use our Cellstones. Kiki, you will Kiki, you'll Cellstone Sierra. Zelmoxes, you'll Cellstone Jimmy. And then, if you guys haven't, drop Health Stones as well. Alright, everybody's ready. Grab Health Stones, guys. There's 20 here. These should be gone. They're different levels too, so grab them if you have multiple, if you only have one. Alright, Chester, go and start it. Gonna move groups back 1 second.
Power. My people are addicted to it.
I move groups around, make sure you have the right totems and so on.
Was destroyed.
Thaladred is first, stay away from him, kite him to the back. He must die in the back, so he's away from the other mobs. Reminder on the engineer, Fierce is tanking the engineer at the first phase. That means Chester just be in your spot for the weapons. But Chester, you're still tanking the engineer in the third phase.
Prepare yourselves!
Alright, just stay away from him. There's no reason to die during this first phase.
Don't go anywhere near the platform here, stay in the back. Switching soon.
I have to pull it out a little bit. Sorry,
He's
folks.
gonna switch one more time.
Let him pull it back. Let him pull it back, let him pull it back. This is okay-ish. It's a little close to Sanguinar, but it's fine. Alright, Fear Ward onto Milk.
Hammer.
He's got it. Max range on this guy. Guys, give him time for threat. He does fear, and DPS doesn't matter in this phase at all. Make sure Kiki has a commanding shout, and Kiki take off salve. Make sure he gets salve again after that. Again, on Copernian, give him 5 seconds for threat. On the engineer, give him like literally 30 seconds. Range, start moving to Capernian, spread out.
Capernian.
Melee, just stay away from Capernian. You can't damage her because she will explosion near her. Just stay far away so you don't get conflagged. Healers, please keep people up. They're getting conflagged. Nobody should die here. Alright, should be free to DPS. Fletch, watch your threat. Good. All good. Heal Anna. Good, we're good. Engineer is next. Get out of the path. Remember, we're tanking him back to that one place we wiped to. Get out of the path. Literally give the tank 30 seconds for your threat.
Well done. You have proven worthy to
Move away from Veers. Get out of his path. Unlucky, you're in his path. Sham, you will be in his path. Monith, Taruk, Boost, you guys are in his path. Move over to the right here.
Oh yeah, new position. Got it.
Yeah, move. We might hold DPS here. He puts a stun on people. If it's on any of the tanks, we basically have to hold DPS. I'll call out for it. You guys should only be wanting. Alright, wait another couple. Okay, go. Melee attack from max melee range. The bomb will hit you if you're inside his hitbox.
If you die in phase 1, you never get
Chester,
ashes.
move over to your spot. Yep, healers for Chester, move over to your spots. Alright, weapons now. Range on bow, melee on staff. Dispel Veers as he gets frozen.
Got next kick on staff.
Dispel Veers.
Heroes now.
Staff is gonna die inside. Loot the staff, it's in the stack here. I guess we have to dig for it.
Or move the stack.
No, because it's a little. You can move it a little bit, but make sure everything's still getting hit by the AoE, and nobody's getting hit by the AoE, the whirlwind. Unlucky battle res Monith, Cath battle res Bolt. Do it now, fast. Mace is down. First set of healers looted. Make sure your AoE is hitting the axe as well. We need it down. We have like 20 seconds left. Range, finish off the axe. Range, finish the axe. Melee can finish off the warp slicer.
In your camera, if you have trouble with the mace, it's in a weird spot.
Chester, you'll need to get in position for the engineer. Give him a couple seconds for threat here, guys. Don't be in front by Chester. Thalager, range on Thalager, you can start immediately.
It's on Zal.
Chetty.
We have a bit of time. Melee, just be careful. If it goes on you, you have to run.
Who?
Boost, yeah, pull him to the back away from the melee.
He's lost.
Milk. You got time there. For distance.
Does anybody need a
Fletch.
courier for shield?
Yeah, do I have a mute? Oh, the shield's
Yeah,
not
no,
dead yet.
3%. I'll get it.
Can't loot the fucking sword.
Spin the camera 360 slowly.
Melee, careful, melee.
Bernays.
Finish the shield melee. That shield is down.
Running towards it, Grenades.
You're still max range.
Sonics. Get them to the back of the room if we can, away from these tanks on melee. Chamois.
Don't go up on the platform. Get away from the platform.
Forgive me, my prince. I have...
Have we got a mule?
I have a shield for you. I can get you in a bit.
All right, sure.
We're still fighting Talonicus.
I'll bring one for Chetty.
Make sure you have your weapons equipped if you didn't. Melee on Sanguinar now. I'll go to Kale melee.
Is anyone missing a weapon?
Fear and 5.
Worst Hermetic in the world.
Stay spread. I wasn't there.
Mages, when Kale comes out, we'll need a counterspell on him so he gets off the platforms. He'll be up in like 15 seconds.
Fear and 5.
Range after Capernian's dead, you're on Sanguinar, not on Kale. But remember, stick around for the counterspell. It's about to happen. He's up in 1. Yes. Let him drag it back, finish off Capernian. I got conflict at the end here, so I'll give it again. Alright. Watch your threat. He didn't get too much extra time on him.
Do not AoE and kill people.
No more AoE, guys. Don't Blade Flurry, don't Whirlwind, don't Chain Lightning. Flame Strike, get out of fire. Phoenix will spawn in like 10 seconds. Let the tank pick it up, ignore it, stay on the boss.
Remember, the fire does damage after it explodes.
Phoenix is out, tank's picked up. Stay on the boss, stay on the boss. Alright, break the shield.
It's kind of close melee. Careful when it explodes.
No, that'd be alright.
Pets might get hit.
Range finish off the Phoenix.
I'm mind control. Someone's got to pick this up.
You have to kite it, you'll have to kite it, just kite it. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Finish off the Phoenix. We're about to get eggs soon. Curse of Wreck on Caleb.
Eggs
Bulls
Lord.
get in poison.
Everyone on egg, everyone on egg. Then go back on Kale. And that's pretty much it. That's the rest of the fight. Super easy. Oh yeah, try to sheep. Try to sheep the melee too. Setfall, because they do a lot of damage. They'll put like debuffs up.
Phoenix.
Up. Stay on the boss. Shocker. Range on Phoenix.
Melee move. Melee.
Mind control again.
Kite it, kite it. All range has to be on the Phoenix because we're kiting. Well, you have to be anyway, but especially because we're kiting.
You're getting hurt.
Get ready for egg, egg now. Go on, everyone on the egg. Back on K. Okay, at 50%, he'll go into. At 50%, he'll go into his last phase. He will no longer mind control. He will no longer shock barrier. Instead, he will do this ability. Will fling everybody up in the air. When this happens, everybody needs to spread out because he's going to start spamming 5 chain lightnings at the rate. You can swim around in the air, just spread out. It's gonna be like fog circles. Don't stand in the fog circle. They reduce your health. Get ready to kick. Nice. However, if you get too low to the ground, I'll range on Phoenix. If you get too low to the ground, you get flung back up. Finish the Phoenix. Melee, do not go on it. If you get too low to the ground, you get flung up back into the air. Get ready for egg. Egg now. Egg. This is important because when the gravity lapse, that's the ability. When gravity lapse ends, you'll fall to the ground and take fall damage. So you cannot be too high up, otherwise you'll crater and die immediately from fall damage. But if you're too low, you get flung up and you'll get to the ceiling and you'll crater still. So the best height is like his shoulder length. That's a pretty good visual cue for where you want to be. You can be a little bit above that, a little bit below that, but not too far down and not too high up.
Oh, who got rid of my wreck?
So basically, spread out when he gravity lapses, and don't get too high up, don't get too high down. He'll still summon phoenixes, so make sure you're still killing him range. Just kill him immediately as soon as they come out, and then melee get on the phoenix. Right, this is gravity lapse. Everybody spread out, spread out, spread out. Melee, his hitbox is big, so you can still attack him from afar.
What's the cooldown on hero?
1 minute for me.
When gravity lapse ends, he will nuke us with a huge hit. So healers, make sure everybody's topped off. Lapse will end in 2. Get close. Don't be too high up. Alright, that's pretty much it. Phoenix soon. Phoenix out. All range on Phoenix after the tank picks it up. Melee stay on the boss. Range on Phoenix. All range should be on the Phoenix, guys. Get ready for egg. Egg now. Everyone on the egg. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the fight's a kick, like piece of cake. Get out of the fire. Have we shared the quest? Have we shared the quest? Zal, I'm gonna move you around. He doesn't share it already. Somtum needs it. Zal, I'm gonna move you real quick. Share to Somtum. Somtum, get ready to pick up this quest. Let me know when you have it. Somtum, do you have the quest? Spread out, spread out. Zelm, try to find Somtum and give him the quest. Bulk will probably need it too. I'm gonna move you, Palm. Let's do this. Palm, try to find Bulk and share him the quest. Stay spread, don't die to fall damage. Keep everyone alive.
I'm gonna get Fletch, I can't reach him on this side.
Phoenix is out after the tank picks it up. Range on Phoenix. Okay, Somtum, Volcathos, ShamWow, and Zalm, can you guys all confirm that you have the quest? Type 1 if you have the quest, please. Type 2 if you do not have it. Okay, good. Gonna move back. Sorry about that, I totally forgot to get that ready before we started. Somtum, do you have the quest? Oh shit, okay, go, Weird. I'm gonna
Kill the egg still.
Kill the egg, kill the egg. Somtum, everybody try to share something. I'm gonna move everybody into this.
Get off the boss, Monath!
He's square, he's square. Yo, Anna, Bulk. Have you gotten it, Somtum? Maybe you have it. Can you, maybe you have the quest. Can you, yeah, there's 4 people in the group. Can you see if you have 3? They have Vials of Eternity. It says 3. That should be good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go. That's it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. What a boss. Alright, loot, please. Loot the boss. Look at those Somtum, Zelmoxis, ShamWow, Anna. Nexus ski. That's actually really nice. Alright, the vortexes are gonna bulk at those.
That's my 4-piece.
Alright, the chest is going to Veers, main tank first. Congrats.
Congrats.
All right, we're going to Hyjal next.
Oh, I'm taking these weapons to Hyjal.
I've got 3 minutes left.
Take your talents to Miami.
Send tell if you want this chess piece.
Ooh, that means it's going off spec, boys.
Won't say so.
But you're gonna lose the roll, so it doesn't even matter.
No. It's been my 2P's rest, though.
Alright, it's gonna Samtum. Congrats.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's good shit. What's the upgrade from?
The blue
Ooh.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good.
This is really
One
good,
boss
both of
back
those.
then.
I think it's better than the blacksmithing mace because I think Monarch uses it over the
He
blacksmithing
uses,
mace.
yeah, one of each. Was that being in the
You gotta work
offhand?
really hard for it. You can replace.
Shouldn't
But
that
you
be in
wouldn't
the...
get more lands on anyways.
That should actually be in the main hand, right?
It's
Yeah.
gonna bulk.
Hey, we just saved ourselves 5 vortexes, boys.
We
Alright,
went from green bracers to kale weapon one night.
and you'll definitely want this Samtum. I think it's best in slot.
Yes.
Alright, gonna Samtum. It does look kind of funky. Yes, we're gonna Hyjal next. Stick around if you want the neck here, though. Okay, this can become 4 different necks. I will link them now. Give me a second.
Is that better than what I've got?
Just look. Just linked it.
It's a really solid healing neck.
I did.
It's probably better. Yeah.
Yeah, for healing, I think it is.
How much healing you
Necks are
get
good
from
for
Spirit?
pretty much everyone. They haven't been dropping except for the last few weeks.
Here's
I got
the
stirred
second
up
one.
the ass.
Don't worry, you won't get the neck. You don't have to feel bad for that one.
Want to buy another mage paw.
The eternal sun guides us.
Don't care where.
In the middle of chat.
We will have justice.
No, you're talking about the tier tokens. They're up on the rises.
Aldor is on the right. Scar should be, I don't know.
They're in the main buildings up on the rises. So get off the elevator, go straight to the back, and there's a couple vendors in there. One's T4, one's T5.
Yeah, come to me. I'm right on top of it. If you look at me on the map.
Our enemies will fall. Remember the sun well.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Just a bit of, that's the healing one. Careful, healing has crit on it, so careful.
The healing one is really good too.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna Kalandra. Congrats.
Congrats.
Grab your PvP trinkets.
Okay, so unfortunately for the guys who just got the quest, you need to finish the rest of the quest to get attuned to Hygel. You'll have to kill Vosh, but we're going to be going to Hygel next. So we'll get you guys your Vosh kill either next week or sometime later. But go ahead and drop group now. Depending on how well Hygel goes tonight, we might raid something T5 tomorrow if we do really well in Hygel tonight. But it's likely going to be a Hygel night tomorrow as well. Tell you what though, we will probably just do knockout Doomwalker at the start of raid tomorrow too. So just hop on for raid for that, and then we'll see. You guys can see what we do afterwards. Yes, I do.
Ooh.
Yep. Thanks for coming in. Congrats on the loot. We actually got a bunch of really good loot for you guys. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Do not forget your demon slaying elixirs, boys.
So anyone that's not revered with coming to time.
State your business.
Are you Hygel attuned on Aya?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm still getting spam from Kale. Your monkey failed to finish the job, or is this from quest turn-ins?
That's from the quest turn-in. It's the RP when you turn in his
That's
thing.
funny.
Oh, cool.
Cast your eyes upon Shatrath.
Is there an actual event or just dialogue?
Some fire.
I think it's this dialogue. I don't think he shows up or anything.
Oh, no shit. He's there.
Oh
He
shit!
looks like a shadow priest.
Hey, I've actually never seen this. That's cool. Did you still need those LBS? Veers, I'm logging in now. Right, I'll meet you Elder Break in a second.
Repair in the T6 vendor if you need to.
Kale is in front of a doll right now. Oh, he just disappeared. It's for when you turn in the quest that Kale drops. There's some RP where he talks to a doll. Right. There is it's not a world buff per se, it's a buff that only affects you in TK dungeons and TK itself.
I don't think it even works in the AI yet.
I think it does, right? It doesn't say in the tooltip, but it might, from what I remember. I'm Elderbank. Yep. Thanks. So like I mentioned, we're going to Hygel next book, so I'm going to drop you from raid. Thanks for coming. We'll be doing Doomwalker at the start of raid tomorrow, so feel free to come for that. What we do after that will be up in the air. It could, depending on how well, like I mentioned before, depending on how well we do tonight. It could be the rest of Hygel, or it could be even T5 if we do really well. Okay, let's fix these groups.
It depends on what you're doing.
Like a threat piece or something.
It'd be the goggles.
Really? Like, wow. Oh, because the goggles have hit on him, yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm an idiot. Forgot my PvP trinket. Everybody don't forget your
Oh,
PvP
same.
trinkets.
I know I have mine in bags already. Yeah, all the other pieces
Oh
either
shit!
have.
Right. So are they still in Discord? I have to remind them to do this. So some of them are. So Somtum, Shamwow, Zelmoxis, and Balkathos. Make sure you guys are doing the Terracar PvP daily every day. It's pretty hard to get honor on the server, but you'll need the PvP trinket to do the first boss of Hyjal. So you should get started on that immediately, so that by the time we do get you guys attuned, you'll have the trinket ready.
All right, yeah, I'll get to working on that.
Sweet. That quest gives you 210 honor daily, and the towers in Hellfire give you 18 per cap. So if they're ever up, you might as well just cap them. And always let your guildies know if the Terracar towers are up too, so you guys can swing by and grab them together. It only really takes like 2 weeks to get it, but you have to get started immediately, otherwise you can be too late. What affects my trinket?
Sonic says some extras, and I think Poe does too. It'll probably hand out when we get to that boss.
Yep.
Oh, and you're a lock anyways, you can just life tap.
Yeah, it's not as important for locks. It's kind of nice still, so you can save other people mana, but it's not as important.
Especially because we'll probably get cleaner and faster kills every week. It'll be less important. It's a frost bolt that puts you in like an ice block looking thing, yeah. Takes for 2,500 every second.
If there's interest, we probably have enough horde characters to do BGs too. We can schedule that.
Yo, let's do level 58, vengeance gear only, BGs. You go in the lower bracket.
No.
Everybody sucks. Nobody has a mount yet.
Get honor for useless characters.
Yeah, there
See,
you
if
go.
the honor and marks could transfer over, I think people would do it.
I want the ability to set my EXP gain to 0 so I can twink
Set it
out
to
and not
negative
gain
so
more
you can go
EXP.
up and down.
Yeah, unfortunately, those integers aren't invalid. I tried doing like decimal, like 0.1. Nah, it doesn't work either.
Yeah, but only if they're flagged.
Have you been logging after every boss fight?
I think all 3 specs have a lesser healing waves bonus. Such crap.
Aren't the druid ones just as good?
Instant cast, or so the feral one is instant cast regrowth. The Moonkin is like 450 off next heal. I like the feral one. It's nice.
Let me send my bars for Barrett in here real quick.
I just want T6 for the double chain heal bonuses.
Why is Barrett not spec'd?
Cause they fucked up, and if somebody had the capability of dual wielding, then they reset all the talents of that, because they accidentally gave dual wielding to all shaman without needing to spec it when the 58 thing happened. So basically all shaman got their talents reset exclusively when they did that. A little weird, but hey.
Sorry, I'll need to spec and then relog. So we'll be. This comes out pretty quickly. I don't really have time to do this again afterwards.
It's funny though, most of the designers that came up with this gear on Blizzard hated hybrids. That's probably why they did it. They're like openly vengeful against hybrid classes.
Really?
Not very openly, but yeah. thought they should be like well below only DPS.
I mean, that's sort of the case.
Yeah, even with logging after every boss, I don't think a single log has worked so far tonight. So please, other people get it. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Alright, Fletch, you'll pull to the Rifleman, Sonics will pull to Jaina. Somaxis, you'll basically just spam seed on this. The first boss is pretty easy. I don't think you have a PvP strength of it. You just need to spread out. Don't stand in Death and Decay. It's basically fire on the ground. If you get Frost Bolted, you're probably going to die. Yes, sorry for getting fit Tease. Let's summon Tease too, please.
Yeah, Death and Decay is really hard to see.
Because things despawn really quickly here, so we just do straight rolls for trash here. So pay attention for trash. If an item drops that you want, just go and roll on it. It's better than it despawning. I'm an idiot. Forgot to turn off the add-ons I wanted to, sorry.
You could sell Rejucast to people.
The only thing you need to know about the boss, aside from that, is that Jaina can die to his Death and Decay. It's a bug, so nobody can stand near Jaina for that, and that's pretty much it. Can somebody box me out, either Palm or Veers? Because we need the officer Taylor in here for that recipe. Veers is fine too, we can box Veers.
You guys notice on your armor that it's a -1,000 by chance?
That's a bug that happens sometimes. I think it's just visual.
Okay.
I have it too, and I'm outside.
It's just a visual bug whenever you get like sundered. Your armor is correct, it just doesn't. It's bugged in your character sheet. Summon Veers, please. Alright, when Veers gets in here, we'll get started. I'll probably just mostly play Baradin for safety here.
That is some stupid looking stam on that chest. Wow.
Holy shit, you can get a 5 proc on elixirs? What the fuck?
Gotta love that.
I thought it only went up to 4.
I thought it was only 3. I've only been getting
It
3
should be
lately.
4, but it shows up as 5 in the chat log.
Tease, are you ready?
Well, that's what I mean, like only like 4 total. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get 5.
Right, Tease is AFK, but we can get started for now. Alright, getting started. I'm not sure if the bracer pattern drops here, because I think it's the shoulders that drop instead, and it's just one of each for every.
Leatherwork and bracers are just BT. Yes, lots of AoE, but do it from a safe distance for a while.
One's on Zelm. He died a while ago. I'll get the rest. Looks like we, since Pentesta isn't here, Sierra and Jimmy, you guys will be shackling. Booze will be mind control. Buffs on green, you can
Slash
accept your res.
PvP and stand on it.
Hold them back as long as possible.
Is there any ETA? Have they said anything about it?
Well, this is Buzz-like, don't you know?
All they've said is that it's an MAPS issue. They haven't said anything. I think we should probably push them on Hydro again, so they can take a closer look at it.
In hand.
I wanna fuck with that.
Can I help?
Roll fast. And a Turk. 3, 2, 1.
I mean, I'll pass to you if you actually rolled. Oh.
I'm just gonna toss it on Epic and just mail your stupid shitty points to Unbox. Or toss it in the build bank.
Fiend on the rifleman.
Can we taunt that Fiend off the rifle? I'll play my rogue first boss. I didn't realize Paragon doesn't have a speed DP tracking. I'll just play on me until
Don't give up.
This goes on this good.
Sierra, you should not be all the way up there. Go to like the mountain here where Palm is. Hang out here.
Nearly on skull.
Give me the sheep bond. There you go. Fine. That's good too. Look at these fucking rights. They're losing it. Yeah, they need to just take a closer look at this AI get out here.
You can interrupt these guys.
Might be time to turn off dialogue and chat.
Need a sheep on this guy here?
Sheep. this drop. Wow, green.
I got a gift of the wild book instead.
Priest move up for Shackles, but don't be in the path. Shackles on the A-bombs. Oh, you're moving super close to it.
What?
Yeah.
Apparently I get aggro from intervening. Fuck.
A-bomb loose. It's very confused.
Thought you blinded it or something.
No.
Green's got aggro in like 3 if you want to taunt off me, Chetty.
I'll res milk. I'll res milk. Who is disconnecting all over Discord?
Rough some milk.
Yeah, just be on the hill here. It's
They don't even have an
awkward
aggro
because
table
like
till
where
they
the
get
consecrate
close.
drops. We can really drop consecrate and trap a little bit. We don't have to drop it on the gates. I think drop consecrate and trap a little bit further up or further back. But this is where the casters want to sheep. But if you guys hang out on the hill here, you can just sheep them as they come in. And shackle them as they come in.
Too strong.
Focus the abominations casters. The ghouls will go down.
There's a necro still up, guys.
There's a necro up. We either need to kill that or sheep it. Kill it. Kill the skull melee. Oh, you guys changed my skull? That's fine. There's one skull, one on mark. So we have enough on each.
Hey, another shadow prop.
Nice. I'll res Calandra.
T Soulstone anyone?
T Soulstone Jimmy. Zamox is Soulstone Sierra. Kiki Soulstone. Soulstone Bernays.
Rough on Calandra. Get your trinkets on.
Everybody equip your trinkets now. Equip your trinkets now. Fort on Lala.
You don't need to go that far up, Sarah.
Just hang out on this hill. You can hang out on this hill like the entire time as a healer.
Back as long as possible.
If you have not equipped your trinket now, equip it as soon as this wave ends. Again, stay out of death and decay. Use your trinket as soon as you get frostblocked.
Oh, that's done.
I'll have to change the server location after this, but I can do it after we do plus.
Trinket.
Once again, the subjugation
Move back.
world is within.
I'm gonna move Baird into the hill, and I'm gonna drop my totems there.
Assuming grounding doesn't work for the thing, right?
Nope.
It didn't last time.
Alright, go and pull and ready, Verse. Should be moving again soon. Misdirect to Verse. There we go.
Be aware who you're next to, by the way, 'cause I'll probably call out who Death in the K is on, so you just basically move straight away.
Heroes now.
Melee.
I'll hero on Vertus. Give it a sec.
I have on, but I'm in Death in the Case. I'm gonna wait.
Unlucky Battle Res Fletch. Cath Battle Res Monith. Hey, you guys gonna run out of Death and Vegas. D&D coming? D&D on Sonics. Did you Ankaya?
No, I'm in it right now.
Cath Battle Res Unlucky. Unlucky Battle Res Fletch. Bernays Battle Res Monith. Can we get our Battle Res up, please? Oh, jeez. Almost fucking died because I was typing. Jesus. On tees, on tees.
Some melee's getting hit by it.
The armor? No, Monos.
D&D on melee, melee. Melee gun.
Don't give up. We must prevail.
Range, if your health is going down, you're too close.
Nobody should be dying in Death and K, guys. It's super easy to get out of.
I think some people don't realize
Unless you get frostbolted in the middle of them.
if you're not looking for it, you can miss it.
He's calling it out. Like,
I
Not
know, I'm just
everybody's
saying
in Discord, but
it's just not the most obvious effect.
if you have DBM, it should like flash on your screen during Death Decay though. So.
And if you have target and target on, and you see that it changes from verse to somebody else, then you know Death Decay is going to happen straight away. Like,
Does he? I was gonna say he hasn't done it for Frostbolt this whole night. Would be nice.
And I am not lucky.
Trinket was almost back up too.
Jesus Christ, please don't.
It's only 10% more damage. Once he's going Zerg mode, then yeah. Ooh, that kills you instantly.
shit.
Oh fuck! Oh, fucking tapped out of drop totems.
Also forgot that, yeah, byproduct of first being in Berserker stance, he's not sundering, so it was like.
Thankfully, this boss is a joke, so a slot people go. Okay, good job. Nicely did.
Nice.
So good. Even with the weird spirit crit combo. It's almost like mages exist. Please help Rez if you can.
You got a Kalandra. Congrats. Gotta upgrade you out of your blues.
Yeah, loot him if you need that quest.
Hold them back as long as possible.
All right.
Swap trinkets.
Hold them back as long as possible.
They got a Moneth. Congrats. Alright. I'll be playing Baradin for the entire next set, because extra healers are nice for this guy. So just heads up for healing assignments, Bomb. What else? The next guy is pretty straightforward. He'll summon an Infernal. You'll just need to kill the Infernal as soon as it spawns after the tank gets thrown on it. But you do need a switch after the tank gets thrown. We'll have group 4 on top of the hill over here. I'll be healing here as well, Palm, whenever you do assignments. And we'll have group 2 by the Ballista over here. And the Hunters will be by the Blacksmith. Fierce, you'll tank with him facing the hill. Melee, put your back against like either Blacksmith side so nobody's behind you, or ramp side so nobody's behind you, but don't put your back against the Hunter. He'll do a Carrion Swarm as the cone attack. We'll do the same healer spots as always. I'll take Elder's spot on the hill. Bernays, you're below the hill by Jaina, so this hill here. Jimmy, you're by the Ballista. Palm, you're by the Blacksmith. No, I'm sorry. Meow's, yeah, you'll take Meow's spot near the Blacksmith. And Palm, you're on the ramp, and Sierra is between Palm and myself. Yeah, this boss is pretty straightforward. It's basically a healing fight. So for DPS, just kill the boss. If Inferno comes out, wait for a tank to pick it up, then go on the Inferno, kill it ASAP. Off tanks, don't forget to toss on a couple of fire res pieces before we do the boss, and that should be it. Let's make sure it's here. Re-food buff if you need to. Sierra
So that you can cast Gift of the Nara with the Infernals near you.
I do kind of want to wait for Sierra to come back so I can give him his assignment. I'm going to give him 2 minutes, see if Kid aggro.
Hold them back as long as possible.
Giving him 1 more minute. I can explain to some during the waves, but I don't want him to get confused because this is basically entirely a healing fight, and if one of the healers is in the wrong spot or doing the wrong thing, people are going to die. You have to redo all the waves.
Can I get some quick mongoose mats and
Let's just stay here. We're going to go in like 30 seconds regardless. All right, I'm going to start it. Starting now. Make sure you have your right trinkets equipped.
4K DPS, mages.
Just doing work.
Zelmox is dominating the healing meter so far. He did almost 900 HPS according to DPS mate there.
Shackles on the A-bombs. Who's you two? Okay, Sierra, you there? I see him going. I didn't change the fucking server. Jesus, I just realized that probably. Second hand.
Stay alert. Another wave approaches.
Welcome, friends.
Can you guys stay in? Is it working?
Sorta, hey. Only 19 right now inside.
I went over healing assignments, but obviously no one listened to Discord, so I'll have to do it again in between the waves. It's basically the same as before, except I'm taking Elder's spot and Aya is taking Baradin's spot. Let's see, we're still missing Sierra. I messaged him to join Discord. Alright, just for clarification on the spots, healers pay attention where the square is right now. Alright, I'm on the hill here. This is for the boss. I'm on the hill. Renee's, you are below the hill near Jaina, where Square is now. I'm sure you know where I am. Jimmy, it's Jimmy here. Jimmy, you're by the ballista. Aya, you're by the blacksmith. Palm, you're by the ramp. Sierra's not in Discord, but when he is, I'll tell him that he's in between Palm and me.
Stay alert. Another wave approaches.
Ooh, me too. On Baradin. Leather workers roll. Let's go fast. Gonna Aya. 3, 2. Gonna Sonics. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Sarah's not in Discord, I think he's going all the way up there.
I'd like messaged 20 times during Discord.
There's something really cool on the other side of this hill that you guys are trying to hide from.
Can everyone just do /Whiskers Sierra join Discord? And that'll get his attention.
Okay.
I have a feeling he thinks he is in Discord, because he didn't realize he got DC'd a while ago. Thank you. Okay. Is that you, Sierra? Half the red got DC'd. No, that's not Sierra. Alright, welcome back, Sierra. fair. Yeah, half the raid got DC'd from Discord. Yeah. Okay, Syrah, during the boss, your spot. You see Baradin, the square. During the boss, you'll be healing where square is right now. You see? See the square? Where I'm at? Jumping left, right, to your left. This is for the boss. You'll be healing right here.
Roger that.
You'll be healing. Okay, this is important too. You'll be healing the main tank, Veers. You'll be healing myself, Baradin, and you'll be healing Palm. This is important because when me or Palm get hit by Carrion Swarm, we can no longer heal. So you have to be healing us and picking up our slack if we get hit by Carrion Swarm.
Kill everybody in group 1. Got it.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, Baradin's not going to be in group 1.
Baradin's in group 4, so you'll have to watch me, Palm, Baradin, Palm, and Versol. You can also help out with the people on the hill if Baradin gets Carrion Swarmed.
Baradin, Palm, Versol, and you.
I am Baradin.
So Baradin, Palm, and Versol. Okay.
Correct. And the people on the hill, there'll be casters on the hill. If Baradin gets Carrion Swarmed, Baradin can no longer heal. And so you'll need to. My job is to keep the people on the hill alive. If I'm Carrion Swarmed, you'll need to pick up that slack. So that's Versol, Palm, and group 4. It's the best way to think about it.
No pressure there, right?
I believe in you, Syrah.
Yeah, true, please.
Melee on the Banshee. Can that absorb go away? Like, can you damage through that absorb?
I think it's time, but I might be wrong.
Real fast. Gonna fletch. 3, 2, 1.
Bringing an echo down. Can you taunt? Thank you.
Hold them back as long as possible.
I'm just picking a target and check.
It should always be abominations.
Bringing the Crypt Fiend down.
You can maybe do like a slash target before, like in your macro if you have that. Just to target a bomb and then Jackal. May not be very reliable with multiple targets though.
They're the biggest bombs, so it should be easy enough to play.
Are you body shaming them?
Congrats.
Oh, nice drop. Shackles and Cheeps. Bombers.
Slowed.
I'll res on it. Get to your spots. Get to your spots. I'm going for the distract. Resist, please.
Buff mana.
Buff mana ASAP. Get to your spots.
Needs fort, mark the world.
On the first Infernal hero.
Okay, where you jumping jetty, we don't want to be slept.
Oh yeah, mark up the tank if you haven't.
Sierra heal group 4. Is that Inferno? Do we have fuck, we don't have wound poison. I'll have to auto attack.
Lala? Where's Lala?
Inferno's on back by Jaina.
All ranged on the Inferno. Heroes now, heroes now.
Okay, on Yaka.
Watch your aggro on the Inferno, guys.
If you're above Milk Ray, just DPS the boss.
It's very standard Inferno kill. It's on Kalandra now. Jesus. Probably have to kite and kill it. New Inferno, get ready to pick that up.
The only thing we'll wait was the launch.
Just given time.
Paradin slept.
Inferno.
I've been slept. Care, don't DPS stabs.
I can't reach you, Kalandra, to heal you. I don't know where you are anymore.
Oh, you should get started the Infernal.
So I have to get every fucking carrion sword. New Inferno. Range, you guys gotta finish off these Infernos. You guys can't be on the boss. Inferno's running loose.
Running away from the blacksmith with the Inferno, so heal those guys.
Burn the boss, everyone boss.
Don't run this Inferno through the raid, go wide.
Res Baradin, so I can do loot. Oh nice, the staff again. That's actually really nice.
Color ferocity, yeah. And the healing legs, healing leather boots.
Want the shield to drop.
Alright, nobody AFK, we're gonna do the little event thing, and then call it after. Alright, this straight got unlucky, congrats. It's unlucky that needs it, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, sanity check got unlucky.
So good.
Is that the most stamina on a single piece of gear?
Is this an upgrade for you, Bernays? Looks like it, right?
No.
It's in yours. Gems.
6 damn.
Yeah. You can give it to Bernays anyway. It's
good for the
it's
first
nice
boss
for the stamp.
of BT when you need a stamp set. Yeah.
Okay, everybody mount up. We are going to go to the orc encampment. We'll all hang out by the veins. Just let the officers mine it. Don't loot the epic gems, please. Everybody mount up, get ready to go. If you stay here, you will die, so everybody mount up. Yeah. Let's go.
We have won valuable time. Now we must pull back.
Could you trash a rep?
So, the nice thing is that since what you can do until we raid tomorrow, guys, if you want to, you can go to Hyjal and just start off the waves and just farm the first wave. You'll probably die a bunch, and the NPCs will probably die a bunch, but you'll get a couple kills, and it's better than nothing. If you guys are bored, you can hang out here and kill stuff. Get a couple kills every wave, wait for them to reset. We're gonna call raid here. But,
Hold up, guys. The real raid is to see if you can jump into the water from this cliff.
we'll knock out the bosses tomorrow.
I think maybe mages and priests could do it.
Yo, I got a fucking night owl. Did you see that shit? I got a night owl.
Water.
That sucks.
Oh god, I aggroed it.
Kath is a rip. Yeah, yeah, feline grace is not gonna save you at that height.
I got some.
Yo, our veins fucking blow. What the fuck?
Yeah, feline grace.
I thought you were guaranteed.
Confirmed
like,
broken.
That you got like 2 or 3 per node.
Uh oh, somebody started.
Someone started it.
I'm gonna hang out and soak some. I guess we're killing trash, right?
There's a portal right.
We're gonna call right here. If you guys want to hang out, I'll do a ready check. Just hit no if you're not gonna stay. Just see how many people are here. We can do trash for a little bit longer.
Chetty needs a healer.
Where are you?
And this is
I'm
this
here.
is considered the end of Red.
Chetty
You can fuck around with
needs
trash
EVP.
for a little bit if you guys want. I'm super far away. I was getting the notes.
Super close to the portal. Don't worry.
Ripperino boys. All right, we have a lot of no's here. Let's just call it. I mean, like I said, you guys can come in here like individually and just continually summon wave one over and over. What you have to do is tag them and probably drag them through like all the mobs. The Torrents will wreck shit up. You're gonna get overrun because the mobs won't kill the NPCs in time, but they'll kill like 5 or so mobs every round. So you just have to tag them so you get credit, and you'll get like a couple hundred rep, and you'll get it's like 50 silver per kill, and